It is Monday morning here, I believe. Okay, so we got the chat should be up. It is Monday morning and it is a rainy morning here. So, yeah. We got rainfall warning yesterday and it was like, oh, it's gonna be rainy. But it was just rain. And now today it's raining. So, I thought, what better time to go live than on a rainy day? Have my coffee with everyone. It's like casting a weird shadow on my neck. I don't know if I like that. Here, is that better? I don't know. Who let me on here? Who let me dress myself? I'm not the best. Wait for a few to get on. Don't be shy. Love chatting with everyone and seeing where everyone is watching from. Good morning, everyone. Last live stream, I did mention I was going out for breakfast, and we did. I ended up getting, I think I just got eggs and a fruit cup. I didn't really eat much because I'm not a breakfast person, but I do like going out for breakfast because it's nice and casual. Drinking my coffee. I'm not even sure what time it is here right now. I just know it's early in the morning. I've been up since 5. Took a bath. Gave the cats their things they get in the morning, and then I looked out and saw it was raining, and I'm like, well, today's the day for a live stream. And I haven't been feeling the best, so I thought I might as well come on and chat with everyone this morning. I think it's like 8 in the morning, but I could be wrong. But I did notice in the mornings we have quite a few who join us, so I thought I'll try. My hair is doing this weird thing today, so I don't know what to do about that. It's just doing its own thing. It's Monday. I love this mug. It looks like a little sweater. The cat hit me up for some stuff in the kitchen, and I gave her her normal things, and that wasn't good enough. She kept meowing at me, and I had to give her like a little mackerel fillet. And she cleaned off her plate. She was hungry this morning, and kibble wasn't gonna do it. She kept meowing at me. Wait for some people to come on and chat. I'll just have my coffee in the meantime on this beautiful rainy Monday morning. It's all mushy outside, so I guess we'll call it Mushy Monday. Hello. How are you today? It's morning here. I'm not sure where you're watching from, but it is morning here. Did you have your coffee yet today? And good morning, everyone. Feel free to let me know where you're watching and what time it is for you. My cats are just on the patrol, wandering around this morning. Well, I drink my coffee. I hope it's not raining for everyone else this morning, but I hear a lot of people are getting rain because I heard down in the States they got hit with rain. So I don't know if somebody got a storm, but it pushed up rain here. Hello, good morning. Is it morning for you where you're watching? I'm in Canada. Hello. My cat's showing up. She probably wants to come and say hi. Good morning, everyone. Hello. Charlie says it's 7:41, Kansas. Oh, so you're in Kansas City. And we have another Canadian. I'm in Ontario. What's everyone doing this morning? Are you drinking your coffee? Or have you had your coffee yet? It's raining here, so it's in Missouri actually. Okay. I went I didn't know where Kansas, like where that was, and I didn't want to come off as completely like dumb, but I'm glad you said Manitoba. So you're my neighbor then. Is it raining in Manitoba? I think Manitoba's Ontario's neighbor, right? Yeah. I am the worst at like geography and directions. I get lost every time I leave, basically. I don't know why. Well, I do know why, but hello. Morning. I have a thing where, like, with my ADHD, where I don't recall names a lot. So even if I know something, the name doesn't come on and I get confused. So sometimes I forget the names and don't connect them. So I had a hard time with history and geography just because of that. I'm doing well, and how are you? It is morning, it is raining, but I'm staying in and drinking my coffee and thought I'd pop on. This seems to be a pretty good time, so I thought I'd jump on in the morning. I never know a good time to go on because we watch from different areas and stuff, and we're all in different time zones. So I try and vary the time. But so far, morning has been like my morning has been working because we get some from Canada. But we get a lot of viewers from like India and Europe or Australia, and they're ahead of us. So our morning is their evening. Did you have your coffee yet? Or do you drink coffee? I drink coffee because I love the taste, but it doesn't actually do anything to wake me up. I just enjoy it. Which I think is also an ADHD thing where caffeine doesn't affect us the same way. Like, I've had energy drinks and fallen asleep. Not typically, but it has happened. The cats, sorry. You see me like looking to the side, I'm just like looking at my cats because they're going around and getting into stuff. They're being all cute this morning. Not sure if anyone here has cats, but I have two of them. I have a little Siamese who's a little girl, and I have a big thank you. I don't feel beautiful today, so I appreciate it. Yes, I have a little Siamese who's a little girl, and then I have a ginger tabby who is a big boy, and the dynamic of them is hilarious. They're usually off doing their own little thing, but sometimes this Siamese wants to scrap. She gets bored and she wants to fight the big one, but it's not all the time. It's just like, I don't know why she does it. Just once in a blue moon, like, I don't know. The Siamese in her comes out and she gets feisty. Most of the time, she's the sweetest little girl. Where are you all watching from? I'm in Ontario, Canada, and it is raining here. Give everyone a minute to come in. I never know what to talk to while I wait for people to talk. I just ramble. But I do. Thank you. I appreciate it. I used to get asked a lot if my eyes are contact lenses. I don't know why, but often people will go like, "Are those contacts?" I'm like, "No, no, they're not." I think because they're two different colors. Like I have blue and then like a silver in them, and I think they thought like I put a contact over to change the color, but I'm like, no, it's my eyeballs. Mm-mm. I was tossing and turning all last night. I could not sleep, and the little cat, my Siamese, sleeps with me, and she got annoyed. She had enough of me tossing and turning. I woke up this morning after I had like 2 hours of sleep, and I found her toy beside me because she usually sleeps with me. So I think she left her toy, like, okay, here, you can sleep with this, but I'm not dealing with you tossing and turning all night. So funny. She left her little toy. Her favorite toy is actually, I don't know if you've ever watched the movie Monster University, like Monster Inc. when they're in school, but there's Art, a little purple guy, and he's just like two legs. And ever since she was a kitten, she'd carry him around, and it looked like a little purple mustache. But she loves that thing, and now she's 11, and she'll still bring him to bed every night and put him on the floor beside the bed. But then my other cat will take him and bring him to the kitchen. So it's like they both bring him to bed, but in different rooms. It's so funny. I never know where I'm going to find him. Out of all the cat toys, they love a little, it's not even a cat toy, they just love a purple monster. And originally, the one she fell in love with when she was a kitten used to scream and say funny stuff. So every time she would go down their stairs at our house, it would like scream when it bumped off the stairs. And she was like 2 pounds taking this thing around. It was the size of her. It's so funny. Oops, sorry. I hope this doesn't shake. I'm just making sure that I have it on all messages because sometimes it switches to top messages. But then often, I don't know, sometimes it'll glitch and my messages won't come in. So usually a mod or something will tell me like, hey, it's not updating, or you're missing comments. Which I hate doing, but it happens and it's due to technology, not on purpose. Time flies on here. It's already been 13 minutes. I never know how long to live stream for. I usually go to like half hour or sometimes an hour, just depending who's all here and if people are in a chatty mood. But it is a Monday morning. Who wants to see? Sorry, what do you mean? I don't. Who wants to see? My cats? My cats always have their little baby they bring around. It's cute. Where are you watching from? Did you say? I can't remember, and the messages went all the way up. It says 6 people watching, but that's never right. The counter's always off, it seems. What's your weather like today? Or what time is it for you? I usually bring my planner, but it's over on the couch. I forgot this morning. And I would say how would I pronounce your name? Or what do you want, like, raw? I see ramen, but I don't know how to pronounce it, and I don't want to say it wrong. I'm not sure why, but earlier our power, I hope it doesn't do it again, but earlier this morning our power was like dimming down and I have no idea what that was about. I was in like doing my makeup and like all of a sudden the lights were like flickering. It's not even raining that hard, so I don't think it's the weather, but we'll see. Often I live by this one intersection, and when there's an accident there, the power goes out. So often we go on like the internet and check, did someone get in an accident there? Because then we know, oh, that's why. And good morning, everyone. I think it's like 8 in the morning here, but I can't see my clock. And it is a rainy Monday. What's everyone's plans for today? I don't know mine yet as it's raining. I was hoping to go out and do something fun. Thank you for the thumbs up. I was hoping to go out somewhere fun, but it's raining again, and it was raining yesterday, so I don't know what to do on a rainy day. I'm not sure. And I'm not much of a reader. Sometimes I read, but I have to really like the book. So what do you guys do on a rainy day? Hello, Tashiaka. Thank you for being here. I'm just drinking coffee. You just gonna veg on a rainy day? Yeah, I feel like I did that yesterday a bit, but I don't know. We'll see. Be fun to break up the day a little bit, but so far there's nothing to do around here. And I definitely don't want to go shopping or go to the mall because it is chaotic. I don't know. I don't know if I mentioned this on a live stream, but the one on Boxing Day, it was insane. When we went to go shopping, we couldn't even get close to the mall. And then later I found out the 401, like in Toronto, they were closing it down because of all of the traffic. Everyone was going to mall. I don't even know if there was any like sales or anything. Hello. I don't even know if there was any sales or what all the traffic was, but everyone was like going, so every mall in like Toronto, there was like no parking spots. So I definitely don't want to go shopping. So, and that's usually a rainy day thing. I would say your name, but I'm not sure how to say it. Because I know the way I would say it isn't the proper way. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm looking for rainy day ideas. Because it seems not. I think my thing is like, I hope it's okay. So yeah, I'm not sure what I will do. After the live stream, but we'll see. Maybe someone will have ideas. Is anyone like, did anybody go out for Boxing Day, or did anyone find any good deals? Or did everyone avoid the crowds? Tashiaka, what time is it? Because I know we have the same time. I cannot see the clock from where I am because of the lights. So yeah. Yeah, I don't like malls on the most times. Like I'm not a big... Oh, okay, so it's almost 9. Thank you. I'm not a big shopper, but it's crazy this time to try and even go. I'm not about that. I like going early before the mall's even open to mall walk, but that's about it. But I think everything's open, so we'll have to see. Can't believe it is already 9 when I woke up at like 5. Yeah, that's why I go in the morning before the malls open, because it's just me and the older folks walking around. I like the older people. They're friendly and they leave me alone. And they're fun to chat with. But they outwalk me. Like, cause I'm like, I just go and casually walk. Yeah, they say it as it is, and I like that. But some of them power walk, and I like just don't want to like walk like all intense at the mall or like break a sweat or something. I just kind of go and like just to have somewhere like to walk. But some of them, my goodness, like I would need rollerblades to keep up with them. Like you can tell they're doing it for their exercise, like their workout, and it's so, I love it. It's the only time I do like the mall is like early in the morning when there's no crowds. It must be boring because we showed we had a lot of people earlier and now we don't, so I'm I must not be that fun to hang out with. You're not a fan of crowds either? Yeah, me neither. My anxiety goes through the roof and it's like no longer fun. Like so I try and avoid crowds as much as possible. It's not that I don't like people, I just have anxiety. Like I have crippling social anxiety. And I have autism, so I think like just that alone makes it very difficult for me to be around people. But when I am, I do okay. It just drains me. Like I have a low social battery. Like to me, crowds is probably like some people like, I don't know. The fear I get from being in crowds is probably like how some people get when they like jump off an airplane and skydive or something. But people like that, so I don't. Oh, it's the cat feeder. I was like, what is falling all over? Yeah. So your plans, Tasha, you're the only one talking, so your plans is to veg today? Keep dry. Oh, our automatic cat feeder. It goes off at certain times. And it just went off. I was wondering what that sound was. I don't know. I have a love-hate relationship with the automatic cat feeder. Um, Cause like I forget, like sometimes we'll forget to check if we filled it up, and then the cats will wake us up at like 4 in the morning, letting us know it didn't drop. But so far, I think it's doing its job pretty well. I like that we can leave for the whole day, and they're okay. Not that I do that often. I'm usually home with them. I know I need ideas on what to do for a rainy day too. I was hoping that someone in the live stream would be like, hey, what about this? Or throw out ideas or something. Because I have no idea. When I was younger, I used to always be like, want to be on the go and like be like, let's do this, let's do that. And now I'm older and I'm just like, wow. Maybe not. I wish I brought my planner here, but that is a-okay. I had like What did my folks do on rainy days? I don't know. Probably go to the mall and shop. Or watch movies. They're the type where if it's a rainy day, they're adorable. Like they'll cozy up and watch like the most obscure movies that come on like the older station. You know, like that one station that's like all the like older movies and stuff or shows. And they'll put on like the like most bizarre show that's hilarious, and then we'll watch it. Same with at the cabin. When we're at the cabin and it's raining, we'll just like stay in and watch movies. It's kind of fun with them because like they react to it. But I'm not a big movie person anymore. I used to. I used to like watching movies. I don't anymore. I don't know why. I think it says 3 people watching and 1 thumbs up. I'm pretty sure the thumbs up was from you, Tashiaka, so thank you. I don't know if you could hear my fridge, but it just made a funny noise. It was like beatboxing over there. I wonder why it does that. No idea. If it was like raining in summer, it wouldn't be a big deal. But it's kind of like winter out. It's December, so it's just like cold and mushy. But yeah, I don't know a lot about beatboxing. I just know they make a lot of cool noises with their mouth. I'm not very like familiar with it. I just like would hear people do it. I know, right? I don't think I could ever do that, but like I can do like different voices and stuff, but I couldn't do that. Like I don't know like the objective of it, or I don't know like I don't know the I don't know what they do. They just make cool noises. Some of them are really cool. I get that a lot. I get a lot where it's like you could be a voice actress because I can do different voices, or people will be like, your voice is soothing, or your voice is like you could read or something. Everyone says that, but I don't know what is nice about my voice. I just get that a lot, but I don't think any of us really think our own voices are nice. And if not that anyone I've known, everyone I've known is like, ew, I don't like my voice when they hear it played back. But like that's the one compliment I've received in life a lot was about my voice. If I could make money off my voice, I would. So if anyone has suggestions that are clean, put it in the comments. I don't think I could be one of those people. You know how people like read the books and like they'll like for nighttime and stuff? Or like they'll do the reading. I don't think I could do that because I'd overthink how to read it. I'd be like having a hard time. Cute and flip. Aw, thank you. Well, you're the first one who actually broke it down, so thank you. Is not pitchy. What's pitchy? Like high? Is that like when people are like high pitch? Oh, I guess so. It's awkward, Amanda. Oh, not squeaky. Yeah. Like that one lady, I remember there was that one lady on the show who had, um, oh, hers wasn't pitchy, it was nasally, I guess, or quirky. No, my voice might not be quirky, but I am. It's already been half an hour, that's crazy. I'll be on for a little longer because I have a couple people who wanted to join today. So I'll give them time to see that I'm live and see if they are able to join. What keeps what interesting? Me being quirky? Or, yeah, sorry. I think that's what you meant. Or did you mean my voice? I don't know. That's okay. We just confused each other. It's fine. Although I always confuse myself, so it is what it is. Ooh, I was at the laundromat the other day, and this guy, I feel so bad for him. Um, my machine door, like we went to the laundromat because we had like our comforters to wash, and I like doing it in their big machines and like drying it. It fluffs up in their big machines. So I was like, okay, let's go and get this out of the way with and get everything fresh and clean. So I was using the top dryer because you know there's the top and down one. I grabbed the top one. Actually, my husband did because he was smart and knew that it was busy, so he quickly grabbed it. So I was putting my clothes in, but I was waiting, and I let this guy do something in the dryer under because he had the dryer under than me. My door was open and he stood up, and I just hear thump, like thump. And I was like, oh no, are you okay? I felt so bad because he stood up and like the door cracked him in the middle of the head pretty good too. Like I heard it. And he went like this. So I was like, oh, are you okay? And he's like, yeah, don't worry about me. I do stuff like this all the time. I'm like, me too, so it's okay. I felt so awkward because one, I seen it and like that's embarrassing for the other person, so I felt for him. But like I've done that before where I was like sitting under a tree and then I forgot that I was sitting under a tree and I stood up and I heard thunk. And then I was like, oh, what was that? Ow. And I like stood up under a branch. So when he stood up and I seen the dryer door crack him in the middle of the head, I felt so bad. That was my adventure for yesterday. It was like pouring, but not so bad. Like the Environment Canada had this big old like warning and like, oh no guys, it's gonna flood, blah 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 in Ontario. It just rained. Maybe other parts of Ontario got the flooding if they're in like low-lying areas, but we didn't. Poor guy though. It's always awkward when someone does hurt themselves in front of you because like you feel bad for them because they're going to be embarrassed because they did something in front of someone else. Because I know if it was me, I'd feel embarrassed. But then the other part of me is like nervous laughter, and I'm like, oh, don't laugh. They make it sound worse. Mm-hmm. For sure. Now it says 7 people watching. I don't know how accurate that is, but hello everyone. Oh, the weather. I thought you meant when people hurt themselves. I'm like, no, some don't. I'm like, some just take it. They're just like, oh, oops. The weather, I know. I don't know what it is lately with the weather, but this past, like, I don't know, several months or maybe a year, the weather's like so dramatic. Like, overly dramatic. Like, it will rain and they'll be like, guys, there might be reduced visibility. Like, it's raining. Or they'll be like, guys, like, stay indoors, we're getting floods. I saw a puddle on the road, but that was it. And it messes with you because if you want to make plans, you tend to think, oh, maybe we should listen, but they're always wrong. I wonder how someone gets a job to be the weatherman because, like, they always are wrong. So, like, imagine getting a job and, like, you get paid to just be wrong and it's okay. Like, I think I can tell the weather better by looking at the sky. But do they have to go? I think they have to go to school for that. What do you call that? Meteorologist or something? Well, like, I don't get it. They have satellites. Don't they have, like, satellite views and they have things that help them? So, like, something's wrong. It sounds like you're kind of the job. Yeah, you can't be wrong, because even if you are, it's okay. Right? For sure. I'll probably only be on a little longer unless we get some of our friends out. Because so far it's been like 36 minutes and it's just me being random. Which is usually all my live streams, but usually I have something else with me that I can do at the same time. But today I just kind of came on with my coffee. Mm-mm. I feel like it's Monday morning, so either like I bored them or they went to go sleep in longer, which is what I'd be doing if I wasn't always waking up at 5 in the morning. And then I can't get back to sleep. So it's like I'm always up at 5. So by now I've already been up for a few hours. So that's why I came on. But I did notice in the analytics it was saying that a lot of the subscribers watch or more actively watch at noon, like my time noon. So I always say I'm gonna go on at noon to see if it's more like busy and stuff. But I always get too excited and come on in the morning because I don't want to like go out and then come back. I kind of just like doing my live streams and then going on with the day. When you wake up at 5, noon is like 7 hours. That's a lot of hours to just be putting around. But I should one day just to see if it has a good um not reception. I can't think of the word. If it has a good whatever, turnout, I guess you could say. I wonder what other people do on their live streams. Like I've watched people I watch people on live streams and often like they just are doing this. Oh, hey, you're here today. I recognize you. Thank you for being here today. How's your day going so far? Glad you made it. Is your day going good? I hope so. It's just a rainy day here, so it's just a boring day here. Ooh, nice. So no complaints for you? That's awesome. I think it's 9 in the morning here. So far my day's been well too. We're just talking about rainy days, what to do on a rainy day. Because I've been like trying to think of what to do today because we have like the day off. But we can't think of anything to do on a rainy day other than live stream. So I'm not sure if you have any suggestions or if anyone else does. UK, so it's 2:16. Nice. So you're at the middle of your day. Right? Yeah, you're ahead. How is your weather? It's been raining here for yesterday and today. And I don't know if it's supposed to rain tomorrow. Hopefully not. So far we've been having a mild winter here, so makes sense it's raining and not snowing. But the other week we had a good amount of snow, I think. It Oh, it's just been cloudy. It depends, Tashiaka. Yeah, it depends what part of UK. Some parts of it do rain a lot. Just like in, I think, is it Vancouver Island or Vancouver City in BC, where they get a lot of rain and not so much snow as well. Sometimes I prefer the snow because, like, I feel like you can still go out in a walk and, like, you can still go out in a drive and it's peaceful. But then sometimes I like the. Oh, do you? And snowball fights. I remember that was always the thing at school because when we were little, the snow here would be so high, like up, like you pile up, right? Especially if it was around anywhere you'd shovel. So at my school when I was little, we actually had a skating rink. And on your lunch break, you could go on the skating rink, or you could use the shovels and keep it. Like one of our teachers, actually, I think it was our gym teacher, he ran it. So we could skate at lunch if we wanted to, or volunteer to push the shovel. And they'd always be like, no snowballs. If you throw a snowball, you're going to be in so much trouble. So it was always like they'd be patrolling for throwing snowballs. Meanwhile, like a bunch of us were out on skates with shovels and like nothing ever happened. But then we had this one teacher, I think he was like really into like safety. So anytime there was a patch of ice, he'd always put dirt on it. And I remember we used to be so upset. Like we'd be sitting there, like not gossiping, but we'd be sitting there complaining, like, Mr. So and so, who does he think he is? Because we used to like crawl and like slide around on the ice and like run and slide, but he always put dirt on it as soon as he could, and we'd be like, hmm. So I do. I like playing. I used to like playing in the snow or like tobogganing. All of it came off. Is it the outside? Because sometimes they'll shed the outside of their nail. And is it just one? It might have got injured there, or because you know how like sometimes the outside just comes off and not the actual nail. Was it the nail? I didn't know you had a cat. Okay, is it bleeding or no? Sometimes that happens, yeah. No. Okay, then just keep your eye on it. She or he's probably fine. Yeah, sometimes that happens. Like they'll kind of chew on it or they'll like scratch it so like it's just the outside comes off and then they sharpen it. It might be that. Cause I'll find that sometimes like wherever my cat's scratching stuff, like posts and stuff, sometimes I'll find like a part of their nail and it's like split in the middle, but it's not their actual whole nail, it's the outside. What kind of cat, like what color is your cat? And do you just have one cat? Yeah, I think it'll be fine, Tashaka, because it's not the whole thing. I think more if they like, sometimes they will accidentally rip it out, and it'll be the whole nail, and yeah, you just want to like look at it, and just make sure it's fine. But cats are usually they're pretty strong. Maybe it just got caught on something. Whenever they do that, I try and like help them if their nails cut because I'm always afraid, like, oh, that's gonna hurt. But if you ever try and like help them with their claw, even though you're helping them, they get mad. So I try to just let them get work on it themselves. But our big is her nail. Yeah, her nail will grow back. For sure, her nail will grow back. I wonder if she just like got it caught on something, because sometimes they'll do that and then they kind of yank at it. Is the rest of her paw fine? Yeah, okay, so it's just her nail and her paw's fine. Yeah, I think she'll be okay. Just look at it every once in a while and see if it's just that nail. Because likely she just like caught it snagged or like, you know, it's just the outside. Is your cat a kitten or a full grown cat? I know I always worry whenever anything happens with our cats and then they end up fine all the time, but I'm the same. I'll be like, oh, what is this? And I keep my eye on it and they're like looking at me like I'm okay, but I'm like, let me see. And I always tell them, let me fix, and they let me. Like my cats will actually like let me like touch their paws and like clean like their face and stuff. If I say let me fix, and then they know, okay, she's just helping. It's so cute. Ooh, another thing we did the other day was we got to feed the chickadees, and that was nice. We were feeding the little chickadees, and they're landing in our hands. They're so cute and so much fun to feed. Yeah, they are. Any animal that's a prey animal is good at hiding things. Cats are good, but like I feel like overall you'll know if something's not right because like those they won't eat and like they'll get lethargic and stuff. But with their nails it's fine. Yeah, that's why I always like check on them and see, but ours are like 10 and 11 and they're used to me. They still don't like me trimming their nails, so that's always like a two-man operation. Someone holds them up in the air and then like I like quickly do their nails. But cats are good at it, but rodents are even more so. Like they'll hide it because they are like guinea pigs are prey animals, so they don't like to show they're sick because then another animal will know. So like we have guinea pigs, so we're always like checking them over and stuff, but I don't think cats ever do. Oh yeah, it's almost a whole new like year. It's gonna be 2025. Everyone is talking about like their new year, like their word for the year and is getting all inspired and stuff, and I'm just like if I had to pick a word for the year, I think it'd be whatever cuz whatever is going to happen and we're going to be okay regardless, but it is what it is. We'll see what this year brings. I know, right? Now I gotta get used to writing 2025 on things. Okay, bye. Thank you for coming out. Have a good one. And don't worry about your cat. Let me know if anything else happens, okay? Time flying, I know, Tasha. I've already been on here for almost an hour, so I might go in a couple minutes. That was nice. Oh, my coffee's cold. I don't like cold coffee. You just noticed my lovely nails. Okay, how can I show them? Wait. This one has a dangling one. Like, it's a heart with a dangle. And my cat, when she hears it, she's like, because they love my nails. They always make me, like, pet their cheeks and stuff. And when she hears it dangle, she, like, is like, what's moving? But then she lets me. I just do them myself. They are just press-ons. But I wanted something, like, a little sparkly. So I did them. But yeah, my one cat, the boy, he knows as soon as I have new nails, like when I have my nails done, He's the first one. And like the other day, like I just had them, I just did them, and he was the first one. And like he put my hand on his head and made me scratch like his head and ears because he loves my like when I have long nails. It's kind of funny that the cat's the first to notice, but he gets good ear scratchies and stuff with them and cheeks. He was actually really sweet this morning. He's like rolling around and like wanting all my attention. I'm like, you are too sweet. The other one was hitting me up for snacks. I ended up having to give her like a little fillet of mackerel, and she cleaned her plate off. All the pieces that I cut it up smaller because it's like a little fillet, so I cut it up, and every piece that was like little for her, she ate and then went to the other plate. So I don't know why she was craving something different today, but she was not taking no for an answer. Thank you, Tashiaka. I think so too. Oh, well, hello, Nita. Thank you for subbing, and we're glad to have you. It's just a rainy day here today. We were just talking about what to do on a rainy day, and my nails and stuff. It's, I think, 9 something here in the morning. I love your little, your profile picture. I love Hello Kitty. Is Hello Kitty your favorite? I like Hello Kitty. I also like Cinema Roll and My Melody. My Melody is so cute with her little like little hood. I'm doing good. How are you? And Tashiaka, thank you. It's 9:28 here in the morning. I saying I can't see the clock because it's like off to the side. Oh wait, there's that one. I forgot about. I forgot about a whole clock on my wall. That works. How about you, Nita? How are you? You're doing great. I love that. I love to hear when people are doing great. Is it morning for you? We're in Canada, so it's morning here. I'm not sure where everyone watches from. Probably in like 10 minutes I will hop off of here. I'm not sure where our cats are now. I think they ate and they went to take a nap because after they ate their little mackerel fillet, I stopped seeing them. So they must have like filled their bellies and went back to bed. The joys of being a house cat. Actually, is the other one was laying down near me, but he's not anymore. Oh yeah, I almost took another sip. I forgot it was cold. I'm like, don't do that. I love when new people like find the live streams. I'm not sure if it just shows up on the because usually the live streams I watch are people who are subbed, like I'm subscribed to. Um, so I'm not sure how others find my live stream if it just shows up on like the For You page or on the recommended. Most house cats do have a good. A lot of them are pampered. Ours are. I'm the type though, every time I see a cat, I want to bring it home. And I'm always like, no, you already have 2, you can't. But I love cats. I remember my dad's like, Amanda, you have 2. 2 cats is okay. 20 cats is not. So just stay at 2. Stay at the 2. And they would love to have more, but it's just the vet bills and stuff adds up. Because our one cat has a heart condition and he needs medication. So he has to go to the vet every 6 months. So that gets a little expensive. But it's totally worth it. But if I had to do that for multiple cats, yeah, I couldn't. It's too much. I know. Every time I go to like the one store for the cat food, they have cats for adoption from the Humane Society, and they're always the cutest. Like, they're always so sweet. I kind of like can't even go in because as soon as I see a sweet cat, I'm like, oh, I want. But I think our little Siamese would have something to say about that. I don't think she wants a kitten around or another cat. And it's been 56 minutes. I mean, I guess it's good that I'm good at like talking and talking to myself, because like otherwise live streams would be stressful. Like if I wasn't good at rambling, because I'm thinking about like if I wasn't good at talking, that would be hard. Because often it's me talking to myself until others join in, but I never really have anything much to do or say on my live streams, only for the fact that it's, well, it depends if anyone shows up and who shows up, but also those who watch my live streams, I don't think are the same ones that watch my regular videos. So whenever I show like my journal or planners, um I feel like maybe they're not interested because they're not here for that. And thank you for the 2 thumbs up. Yeah. I often wonder, I'm like, should I have like topics and just have like topics off to the side to talk about? But it's, then I want to focus on interacting with everyone, right? And talking. But I will jump off in like 3 minutes because then it will have been an hour. And I feel like that's a good amount of time. Maybe as I know, right? But I typically just talk about what I've been doing and what's going on, and then others join in. But it is a Monday morning, so Tashiaka, you should help me come up with topics then, and I'll put them on a little sheet off to the side. I used to do that actually when I was calling people on the phone, because I'd always be like panic if there was silence, and I didn't want to. I would always think I'm not gonna have anything to say, or I'm gonna run out of things to say. So I'd like have a little note sheet beside me, and then just talk about the things on my note sheet. Not, I don't know if everyone does that, but that's what I used to do. And now I just don't talk on the phone. If people call me, it's only for an emergency. I like just, everyone communicates now through text, so it's a little bit easier than the phone. But how many? I have two. I have two cats, Nita. I have a little Siamese who's a girl. She's 10 years old. And then I have an 11-year-old orange tabby, and he's a boy. So we got a big boy and a little girl. And the little Siamese this morning was like meowing at me because she wanted snacks. And I gave her them, but she still wouldn't leave. And then as soon as I gave her some of her little fish food, then that's not her kibble, like an extra thing, she ate it, got a full belly, and left. She just wanted something different this morning, I guess. The little cat, yeah, she's the little boss. She's a sweet girl. Like, people will be like, oh, Siamese cats are mean. And I'm like, usually they're like it depends the breed of Siamese, but often they'll be closer to one person and like a little standoffish to others. Mine's sweet, but she doesn't like to be picked up, and she's very nervous of new people. So people will come over and I'll be like, just don't touch her, because she's little and she's scared and she'll fight back. That's what cats do. It's flight or fight, right? So I've had some people who come over and they pick her up and she attacks them, and I'm like, well, that's on you because I told you don't touch her. Because she's so scared of new people. I think whereas we were in the apartment buildings, she used to be more social, but when we were in our one apartment, we used to have workers coming in all the time and they didn't like cats. So I think they were like, I don't know, maybe not the nicest. So she became very fearful of people who aren't her family. But like when my family comes to visit, she's so sweet and like we'll go over to them because she knows them. But okay, so we had this Siamese since she was a kitten. So 10 years. And same with the boy. The boy cat was actually born in the Humane Society, and another family had him. And he was about 9 months old, or about a year when we got him. And he is just a sweet pea. He doesn't start any of the fights. He doesn't start any of the chaos. The orange one just like is like my little baby who follows me around. Do you have any cats or dogs or any animals? I would love a miniature horse. They're like the size of dogs but little horses. They're so cute. Or like a little pig. If I was in the country, I'd have so many animals. He's a lover, not a fighter. Yeah, he is. He's a little love bug. He doesn't want to fight. Even if the other one picks a fight, he'll just kind of back up and then I'll be like, don't fight with him. Leave him be. But I know it's normal for cats to fight like with each other, but I don't like it because he doesn't like it. Like he doesn't want to fight, and he's so much bigger than her. He could whoop her, but he doesn't want to. So I'll always intervene and just be like, "What are you doing?" Usually, if it's raining, because the little cat is afraid of rain, so I'll know if it's gonna rain or if it's rainy because she gets scared and cranky. We just got an American short hair calico cat 3 months ago, and we never saw her looking. You got a calico? So it's a girl. Yeah, it's a girl. I think are all calicos girls? And did you get her as a kitten? Was she a little kitten or was she fully grown? Calicos are cute. And is she your only like animal, or do you have other pets? Tosh, no, some are short hair. Some are. I know what you mean though, because I've seen the ones with the longer hair. Oh, so you got her as a kitten. Oh, she was weak at now she's 5 months and 6 days. I love that you have it counted. 5 months and 6 days. So she's gotten bigger since you first got her. Oh, kittens are the cutest. She sounds adorable. I love kittens. Kittens, is she naughty or is she a good kitten? Because ours, when she was a kitten, she was so naughty, it like wasn't even funny. She was so naughty. We want to buy a new kitten. Oh, you're looking for another one, so you'll have the two. She's playful and sweet. Oh, I love that. it's good that you like when you have kittens to like every day play with them. Yeah, I was just gonna say the one thing our vet said, because our Siamese was a good kitten, but she would every once in a while would play like rough and stuff. He's like, that's normal. But he says just make sure you're not playing with your hand like in a way like that she's supposed to catch it and attack it, because he says if you play like that, they will get used to it and then they'll always kind of bite your hand. So he was like, every day make sure you play with a toy she likes to get her energy out, because the we noticed the days we weren't playing and like she didn't have like a lot of time like to jump and play, she would go and be naughty because she was so bored. So like they get bored and go and do naughty things. Tashiaka says sounds about right. I am gonna hop off of here though, because I've been on for over an hour and I got to get off of here and continue on with my day. But I'm thankful that Nita, you found our live stream and joined. It was nice talking to you. And Tash, thank you for modding. She finds everything, they knock everything down. It's how they learn about gravity. They knock everything down. Mine broke a big mirror. She was 2 pounds and she broke a big giant mirror that was supposed to be on a dresser, but we had it off. And she somehow broke that. And we had something else that was big and heavy and she knocked that down. I was like, girl, she finds everything. We would have to hide all our hair ties and everything because she would just play with them and try and eat them. But I'm gonna go now. Thank you for being here, everyone. Much love. I'll catch everyone on another live stream. Bye for now. Oops. Sorry, that's my nail. Sorry.